Dogs. They're known for their loyalty, intelligence, and of course, their wagging tails. But what if we told you that in many parts of the world, a common practice is to cut off those tails, often for reasons that seem absurd and cruel? That's right. Tail docking, the surgical removal of all or part of a dog's tail, is still a widespread practice, even though there's mounting evidence against it. What is tail docking? Tail docking is typically performed on puppies within the first few days of life. Using scissors, the tail is cut off at a specific point, often leaving a jagged, uneven end. There are different methods of docking, including scissor docking, where the tail is cut off using scissors, and band docking, where a tight band is placed around the tail, cutting off circulation and causing it to die and fall off. Tail docking is a painful procedure, and it carries a risk of infection, bleeding, and even death. The history of tail docking. The practice of tail docking dates back centuries. One of the earliest written mentions comes from a Roman farmer, Columella, who believed that docking would prevent rabies. His theory? That rabies was caused by parasites found in the dog's tail. He believed that removing the tail would also remove the parasite, preventing the dog from getting sick. Of course, we now know that rabies is caused by a virus, not a parasite, and tail docking has absolutely no effect on the disease. But the practice continued, passed down through generations, and even became a standard procedure for certain dog breeds. Over time, the reasons for docking shifted. The practice became associated with specific dog breeds, often for reasons related to their perceived roles as working dogs, or simply for aesthetics. Modern arguments for tail docking. Today, there are still some people who argue that tail docking is necessary. They claim that docking can prevent injuries, especially in working dogs. However, there's little evidence to support this claim. In fact, studies have shown that dogs with docked tails are actually more likely to experience injuries because they've lost the ability to use their tails as a balance aid and to communicate. Dogs use their tails to communicate a range of emotions, from happiness and excitement to fear and aggression. Docking a dog's tail essentially mutes its communication, making it difficult for both the dog and its owner to understand its intentions. Imagine trying to have a conversation with someone who can only express themselves using facial expressions. That's essentially what we're doing when we dock a dog's tail. The growing movement against tail docking. Fortunately, there's a growing movement to end tail docking. Veterinarians, animal welfare organizations, and dog owners around the world are speaking out against the practice, recognizing it as unnecessary, cruel, and ultimately harmful. Many countries have already banned non-therapeutic tail docking, including the United Kingdom, Germany, and several others. A dog's tail is a vital part of its identity and well-being. Docking is a painful and unnecessary practice that can have serious consequences for the dog's physical and emotional health. Let's make a conscious effort to support humane treatment of our canine companions. We should strive to protect their natural tails, allowing them to express themselves freely and live happy, healthy lives. Thank you for watching. Remember, when it comes to tail docking, the only reason that matters is the well-being of the dog. Let's work together to make sure every dog has the right to a happy and wagging tail.